So here's a quick tip from a home recording studio novice to you, right? I'm on this journey of understanding mixing and music engineering and everything like that. And it's a journey, it's a challenge, but I'm going through it. So I want to present to you what I'm going through. Anyways, but this is for us home studio individuals who have our own home studio. We're working on it. We're putting things together, but we're it's in a home environment that leaks into this home studio environment, if that makes sense, right? One of the things that I have noticed is that if my mix sounds really, really great inside this space, the bass is hitting right, the vocals are sitting right there where they need to be, all the sounds are just where it's amazing. I finally got it right. Whew. And I take it out there to the other listening environments, it's not gonna sound good. And we've all been there, right? And we're asking the question, what's going on? What technique am I not using? What movement on the EQ did I not do right? How much compression do I need to add to this? Parallel compression. Oh my goodness, what did I do wrong? This is what I found out that I was doing wrong. I was trusting my room. Let me explain to you what I mean. 9 times out of 10, us who have home studios, we don't have well-treated rooms, or they're not treated at all. This is a non-treated space. There's carpet on the floor, which is a good thing, but I have a big open space right here that allows people to travel from the bedrooms all the way through here, like a thoroughfare, into this small open space of a door where it leads into the kitchen. This is not a well-treated room. There's nothing on the wall. There's things on the wall that does help break up the sound, but there's no padding or things that can absorb the bouncing of a sound. None of that is in this room, right? Besides the carpet and everything. So what I have learned is my room lies to me. So when it sounds really great in this space, chances are it's not really a great mix. So one of the things that I noticed how my room was lying to me is my bass, whenever it would be hitting just right, the kick drum hitting just right in this space. But if I took it to the listening environment out there, it was way too loud. It was overpowering, but it sounded good in here. Well, the room is lying to me. If my vocals were sitting right there in the pocket of the mix, and I was like, oh my goodness, I finally got them to where they riding in the beat just right. Oh my goodness, it sounds so sweet. But then I took it out there in the other listening environments, they were too low. Why? The room is lying to me. It's not your speakers all the time. 9 times out of 10, your room is giving you a different picture, a different sound, a different level of what your music is truly coming out from your speakers. Sound travels extremely fast, ladies and gentlemen. So by the time it leaves outside of the cone of your speakers, it's already being manipulated by the room because of how fast sound travels. So what is my tip to you? Learn how your room translates the music until you could actually start to add acoustic foaming and things of that nature to your walls and to the room when that time comes. But until that time comes, you have to learn how your room manipulates the sound when you mix. Last example, and this is a real good one. So my son also does music, and he has him a little setup rig inside his room and everything like that. And matter of fact, check him out on Instagram. Let's go with Marion. Man, shout out to him and everything like that. The boy's dope. But he's got his own little setup and everything like that, and he's working it out, man. He's a producer making beats, and it be knocking. I mean, that thing be knocking. But then he took his MPC to a studio, a treated studio, and he sat there in it, and he played the beat that sounded amazing in his room. But then when he played it in the studio, the bass and everything came back so distorted, and it was way too high, and it was just everything was blown up way. But it sounded great in his room to him. But in the studio, it didn't sound too good. We have to slow down. And this is something I'm learning. I had to slow down, and he's learning this too. Slow down, learn your room, turn the sound down, and learn how the sound translates in your room. Once you learn that, you'll be on a better path of making better mixes. I've noticed that my mixes have gotten better, not because of all the different tips, tricks, and the how-tos and the different plugins and this plugin that all the pros are using and this is the trick that the pros are using. No. I sat down and said, let me learn how the room is translating the sound. that is coming from my speakers. Hey, that's a noob tip to you guys, man, from a noob, right? Man, that's a saying. Noob tip from a noob. I mean, we just on this journey together. Much love, respect. Y'all be safe out there. Peace.